Midday. You obviously listened to rehearsal earlier as well.
Yes, we were a bit
That's
late.
the legendary Status Quo. All over the world.
I'll tell you, they're better than us. Well, it doesn't take a lot. More, doesn't take a lot. Well done, guys. That's good.
Welcome, gentlemen. What's it been? 20 years since you visited Australia. What, you know, what happened? Why did it take so long?
We've been trying to get back. I mean, something must go wrong between agents, managers, airplanes.
Yeah, I think it was mainly it's mainly down. I mean, it's not the fact that we didn't want to come back, because we certainly did, but sort of management and record companies and agents sort of couldn't agree, I suppose. So it's taken a long while, but it's nice to be back, especially on sort of, is it Underwear Day?
National Underwear Day.
Excuse
me.
There are, there.
Lovely. We call them, actually, in England we have a rhyming saying, Alan Wickers we call them.
Alan Wickers?
Yeah. Knickers.
Yeah. Knickers, yes. I'm quick like that. I was catching up. Well, okay, guys, what sort of undergear have you got?
Same colour as yours.
Oh, they're quick.
Schloggies, I think. Wait a minute.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Just be careful.
Whoa. We just realised he hasn't got any on.
That's right. Little survey map of South Wales down there. I think I've been...
Careful now.
Moving right along, gentlemen. Guys, status quo, 30 years of music, the longevity, the success, the popularity you've enjoyed. You have, in fact, been termed the Cliff Richard of heavy metal. How do you react to being called the Cliff Richard of heavy metal?
I don't know. Cliff's very religious. That's about it. I don't... other than the fact that he's been around a long time, I can't see that there's any resemblance or similarity.
Cliff is supposed to be the Peter Pan of pop, and we're the Cliff Richards of rock, or did you say?
Or heavy metal and rock.
Very weird. I can't figure that out at all, really. But...
So no response basically whatsoever. I'm so glad I asked.
Yeah, right. Good question, that.
I don't know why they call him Sir Cliff when his name's Harry Webb. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Sir Harry Cliff Webb Richard, isn't it? Or something like that.
Anyway, less a Cliff.
Yeah, dickhead. Yeah. Sorry.
Funny rock and roll,
He's a lovely bloke. He's a lovely bloke. That's what they say.
Yeah. Now, another interesting fact I was reading, you took legal action against the BBC.
Oh, shit.
Gee, I'm doing so good now.
Yeah, well...
Because should we drop that? I mean, I believe you took legal action against BBC One because they wouldn't play
It wasn't just because they wouldn't play the records. It was we were continually asked to do favours and
nice
showbiz favours. Do shows for them and for their party in the park to celebrate their 25th anniversary, and we were the band the most wanted, and then they said that the records didn't suit. So the band took a view that we should try and do something. The manager said, no. And we did something and made dickheads of ourselves. So that's us and Cliff, both dickheads, right?
Because what they were saying was, with the young hip executives who choose the music program for the station, said they're, you know, too old and out of date. I mean, but who's choosing music?
They had to move on. We just found it at the time very unfair. But I mean, somebody had to make a stand about it, you know, because it's not only us that they weren't playing anymore. There's lots of acts of our age, and indeed Cliff Richard, and people like that. I mean, they're just not playing us anymore. So, but we have to accept that now and sort of move on. But at first we found it very hard to swallow that, you know. After all these years of having hits, and there's lots of people out there want to hear Quo, you know, and the fact that they just turn around and they can just turn around and say, no, we're not playing you anymore, just like that, we found a bit of an insult, but didn't do us any good. So just have to move on and go with it, really.
But 110 million
that was last
record
week.
Sales cannot be wrong, can they, folks? I mean, we've got... Look at these people with the status quo mad fans here. What do you think of status quo, folks? Well...
Oh, they're lovely.
See?
They're lovely.
Welcome back. See, that's best in the world.
Cost us a fortune, that did.
Hey, but you guys are so big, I believe Royal Dalton, in fact, even made mugs.
They certainly did.
Tell me about that.
Well, we met someone, we were introduced to somebody in the dressing room at Wembley, and they said, we'd like to do these things. And you go, yeah, great. And then a year later, you're presented with this mug, and you go, oh,
you don't really think too much about it, you know, until you go out and to the place of manufacture, wherever that was, I can't remember, and you see yourself there. And we're the first living people or something.
Yeah.
Seriously, we're the first ones
living people that have
had it done. Everybody's died, and then they have their mug made. So.
But I'm lucky because
maybe they know something we don't. I don't know.
There's a hole in the top to drink from, and it lands just there, which is excellent for me. So I go, but Rick's got a hole in his, so it's silly little things. They are
what's
stupid.
it like having your face on a mug? You feel like
a mug.
Like a mug.
Prince Charles and Diana.
The mugshot, isn't it? The mugshot.
It's
It's an honour. It's a great honour. And there was a limited edition. I think they made 2,000 sets of them, and they all went. So it's great.
They're in our lofters with all the records.
Yeah, we bought them all.
You're still having fun.
We enjoy ourselves, yeah. That's the main thing about it, the whole show, is that we enjoy being on stage.
It's very nice to come out to this neck of the woods as well again, you know, because we've been touring for the last 20 years in Europe and other places. It's really nice to be back here again. It's a pleasure to be on tour. Not so much the travelling, because, the travelling can be a bit of a pain, but as Francis says, just the being on stage is still great.
Well, I could see the way you're doing it. I mean, you must do show and interview after interview, show after show, but you looked as if you're enjoying it. Otherwise, you're faking it real well.
Yeah. No, only women can fake it, apparently, can't they?
Oh.
I'm not really sure. Careful.
Oh, we're just going off on all sorts of tangents today. But guys, have a great tour. Status Quo, by the way, you can see at Twin Towns tonight. Tweed Heads, there's some dates up on your screen. Enmore Theatre, up to Tweed Heads Festival Hall, right around the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, please thank Francis Rossi as well, and Rick Parfett from Status Quo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Okay. Still to come on Midday Radio.
Take my hand, together we can rock it.